Hey there, do you wake up every day and think, man, I wish I could read hate mail today, but I just don't have time? Well, look no further, because I seem to have plenty in my YouTube comments and I thought I'd share them. Thank you for the free content, by the way. Don't worry if you think this gets to me, because it really doesn't. I expected some nasty comments or messages when my channel started to take off in one form or another. I'm fine with criticism, and things like that are quite healthy, but some of these comments, oh boy, you will see. I've had a glance at a few of them. I've also included some messages in this that just seem to be really funny rather than offensive. I am going to be hiding the identity of these posters, by the way. I also deleted all the messages I'm about to read out in order to protect these people. Before I start, though, I just want to mention one thing real quick. In the description, there is a Google document form. Inside, you can ask any question you want. To prevent spam, you need to sign into a Google account, though. I will be using the questions that are submitted in a future video. So if you're curious about anything, ask away. Such as, well, within reason, that is. Just want to, yeah, within reason. Such as, am I actually 2.5 feet tall in real life? Do I like bread? Is it true British people love baked beans? Etc, etc. I cannot promise that your questions will get answered, though it depends on how many there are. So anyway, let's sit back, relax, and have a sensible chuckle at some of the nonsensical ramblings of these messages. So you guys can't see this, obviously, but in front of me I have OVR toolkit open with a browser, so I can read these things. So yeah, the first one. Why the fuck did I get this crap in my notifications? Sorry, but I don't identify as a brain fucker, so I'll just dislike this shit. Okay, two things. You might want to check if you're subscribed or not. That would be why you're getting notifications, so just unsubscribe if you don't want to see them. Secondly, I don't identify as a brain fucker either. Where did you get that from? If we take that in a very literal sense, that gets really disturbing. But each to their own, though. I'm sorry you think my skits are bad, but that's okay. We all have our own tastes. And my tastes definitely do not include fornication with a brain. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so... Okay. So you can't see the name on this one, but I am not joking here. The name actually says that they hate me. But anyway, the comment is, you sound insane keeping all this stupid shit in your head and then talking to yourself about it. First world problems. Talking to yourself is a first world problem? I think he was more referring to being in VR chat and then acting out all the roles by myself in a skit is a very first world problem. Because I guess it is in a way. But you find it insane and shit. Well, that's a shame. I'm sorry you don't like my skits, but that's fine. We all like different things. I don't like myself either. I'm joking. I'm fine. Don't take that seriously. Do not take that seriously. Okay. Oh, we're going to get quite a few of these, I'm afraid. They're just furry hatred, because people hate furries, etc. The comment says, all type of furryism is intellectual fucking malignant cancer. I'm pretty sure malignant cancer is malignant cancer. I get what he means, though. I'm sorry you hate furries. I hope you let go of that hate, though, because it's not healthy. Just... yeah, you shouldn't just hate things so passionately. It's not good for you. Anyway, next one. So, My window just minimized itself, so I have to now walk over to my computer. So just one moment, I'll just be right back. I have to just walk over here. There we go. Right, okay, I'm back. Sorry. Technical issues. I don't know why OVR does that. It's not OVR, sorry. But yeah, OVR. I don't know why it just minimizes itself when I mouse over Windows sometimes. It's a bit strange. Anyway, next. Fuck furries. I hate them all. Hope all you furries don't have a good day. He spelt furries wrong, but that's okay. I'm dyslexic myself. Well, I hope you have a good day. As the same as the last comment, let go of all that hate. It won't do you any good. Moving on. Okay, this comment is it's from the red flags video I made. Red flags, pronouns, and trans. That's all. Okay, wow. That isn't directed at me, but that's still pretty bad. What's absolutely fascinating about this commenter is that they have a furry name and a furry profile picture. I cannot imagine a place where it is more socially unacceptable to be transphobic than the furry fandom. How does that even happen? How do you be an alt-right furry? How do you do that and expect to have a good time meeting other furries? You know this fandom is based on inclusivity on almost, like, everything, right? Including species. How do you become a furry and then be so intolerant? This absolutely puzzles me. I don't get it when I see alt-right furries, rather. Also, pronouns? My friend, he, him, her, she are all pronouns in English. I don't know if English is your first language, but if it isn't, I can understand. Maybe you understand why you didn't realize that. But if it is your first language, you have been referring to people who are red flags by your own definition ever since you learnt the word and could talk. Well, words, rather. But, whatever. I said this in another video. Educate and see if a person can overcome these things. I've seen it before, and I hope one day this person realizes that there's nothing wrong with being trans and sees the error of their ways. It can happen. These things can happen. You never know. But, anyway. Let's move on to the next one. H. What? Why did YouTube flag this as an offensive comment? What does H mean? Seriously, can someone enlighten me? Because I'm actually confused. Does it mean something? Okay. Next, I guess. You guys suck. Guys? This was left on a skit where I acted out all the roles. I must have been very convincing. Oh, side note, by the way. Do you know the skit where there's the Mummagen and there's the Avali being, acting seedy towards her? A few people commented that her voice was quite hot. I'm sorry, folks, but that was me using a voice mod. But anyway, tangent aside. Yeah, again, it's a shame if you don't like my work. That's fine. I hope you have a nice day anyway. Let's move on. Next. Okay. Haha, if anyone likes furries, go to fucking psychiatric hospital. I like furries. Wait. Go to fucking psychiatric hospital. Fucking psychiatric hospital. The fact that there isn't an A between the to and fucking changes the meaning completely. I think visiting this hospital would help a lot of people's psychiatric health if you were to take it that way, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I know what he's getting at though. I'm sorry you feel that way and that you hate furries, but refer to what I said earlier about hate. You shouldn't be so full of hate, it's not good for you. Next. But what about list of American war crimes? I know what they've done. What? Do you know where you are? Do you need some help? Was this posted on the wrong video? I haven't done any videos on war crimes, or committed any. Perhaps that comment was made for another video, but they put it here by accident. I don't know. Well, whatever. That was a strange one. Anyway, next. Shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear your shitty life story. This is actually a response to another commenter, by the way. This wasn't just a comment by itself. This was posted on the video about red flags, which was a follow-up on a video about compassion. The irony here is palpable. Telling another commenter to shut the fuck up. My friend, you need to be more compassionate. That commenter was just expressing how they felt. Go watch the video again. Or don't, if you don't like it. Look for the videos on the same topic or something. But yeah, very ironic comment. Next. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna bunch a few of these together. Isn't being a furry enough of a red flag? First red flag, that they are a furry. How to find red flags in furry VR chat. Number 1. They play furry VR chat. No it isn't. It's not a red flag to be a furry. Look, I'm 35. I've met plenty of people in my life, and some of the most compassionate, kindest, and generous people I've ever met in my entire life have all been furries. Being a furry is not a red flag, my friend. You should try meeting some. You might enjoy it. Next, I guess. Not going to lie, I'm a beat you if you ever say that, my dude. Okay, that's a bit of an overreaction. This was a comment on the Baldur's Gate 3 skit I did. I think a slap might happen in that situation, but it's not necessarily warranted. You should tone down the violence. It makes the situation worse. Violence always makes things worse. That's just my opinion. Also, I'm gonna show this commenter. And I'm not going to show who they are because I want to protect them. However, somebody responded to them, saying, "Oh damn, tough guy alert," which is quite funny. Thank you for that, frosty whisky. Next, I have a gun, you know. Fucking furries. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Is that a death threat? Or close to one, at least? I'm not very scared of a person making a comment on a YouTube video. I think you need to, talk to someone if you think saying something like that is just so acceptable. Another internet tough guy, I suppose, but, they're probably a insecure person. I'm sure they are not as, unhinged in real life. At least I hope they're not. Anyway, next question. Not question, next comment. Next offensive comment. Next mean comment. Let's go to the next one. A lot of these can be attributed to ADHD and autism. You don't sound very tolerant at all, and honestly, you come across as a narcissist yourself. Okay, so, the second half of that, sorry, the second sentence in that is just mean. I think I'm quite tolerant. I don't think I'm a narcissist either, but hey, I might be wrong. Often people who are narcissists don't know that they're narcissists. However, that first sentence... First off, I have ADHD. The idea that the majority of people who have these two, differences, which is, well, actually, it's a spectrum on the same thing, isn't it? You could call it one thing, The idea that, that the majority of the people that have these things should be treated differently, and they should all be excused because of their differences, is nothing but specious reasoning. That is just too big of a generalization. That just isn't how it works. Anyway, beside that, I'm sorry if you think I'm intolerant and a narcissist. I try to be inclusive and as kind as I can realistically be. You know, if I ever met you, maybe I can change your mind. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. Reported for terrorism. What? Oh no, those war crimes I mentioned earlier are starting to catch up to me. Look, that orphanage attacked me. It was self-defense, I swear. But seriously, was that a mistake? I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm not a terrorist. I specifically connected with this persona and the Rickle when I used to be one because I want to be approachable, not, you know, cause terror. Maybe they meant that they are falsely reporting me to harm my videos or something? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, next. Please stop using words to describe people. What? Please stop using words to describe people who have personality disorders. They get enough stick as it is. What? What else am I supposed to use? Interpretive dance? Oh, okay. I think I get what they're referring to, actually. I think they might mean that narcissism is not the only personality disorder out there, and that there are others. If we're taking it from that direction, I think I understand. Maybe there are more out there which better fit what I said in my red flags video, but I am not a doctor, so I'm not going to make that call. Maybe you could enlighten me. Which ones do you think fit better? And also, yes, narcissists do get a lot of stick for a good reason. I said this before. Narcissists are usually unwell themselves in pretty much all cases. But this is one of those things where, if you were to be completely compassionate towards their suffering, there is an extremely high chance that they would exploit that kindness and sympathy anyway. So, you know, what do? You know, be miserable alongside them, or do you move on? I think giving people a chance and directing them to get help if they are willing is good, and I like to do that, but if it doesn't stick, it's not your fault, and you shouldn't continue to put up with their ways. You know, you don't jump into a river to save a drowning man if you can't swim yourself. You know, that's not compassion, that's foolishness. No one has to be tolerant of something that is maliciously and purposefully trying to harm them. Anyway, seriously, if you think this can... if there are other categories out there that those red flags could fit, just tell me what they are, because I am curious to know. Oh, wait, that was the last one. Okay, let me just change the camera angle. Oh, they're over there. So, yeah, that was the last one. I hope you enjoyed me reading all those hateful comments out as much as I enjoyed it, because that was actually quite funny. I don't know if I'm going to make a habit of doing this, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope that entertained you all. I'll see you later.